Sorry, we are mentioning butter chicken, dal bukhara just before lunch. But I think it's tough to do a customer engagement session after having heard chefs talk about dal bukhara, because dal bukhara can for sure engage customers better than any technology. Thank you, Franchise India, for the opportunity. We as a company are a mobile loyalty data analytics precision marketing company. I would quickly go through some slides where share some thoughts and trends in this space and answer any questions that may come up. So from a market perspective, there are challenges that brands face and challenges that customers face. Brands face a challenge where they're exploring customer touch points in today's market. You can get customers, as everybody has talked, on social media, on the web, on mobile, local markets, malls, and many, many touch points. So where is your right consumer and what should you tag? It's very difficult to tag all of that, what is there on the screen. From a customer's point of view today, they have multiple options. Their preferences, as someone said, are increasing, and as are the choices. So they don't know which brand or entity to be loyal to. A lot of times, loyalty and engagement. So loyalty is a science that's been in existence for a very long time. Digital enhances it. But still, in today's environment, we see engagement and loyalty go in different directions, while it should go in the same direction, because every engagement is for a consumer, and loyalty defines who that consumer is and what engagement should be done for that a specific cluster of consumers. Hence, from our perspective, or our vantage point, we say that loyalty programs are the price you pay for rich customer data, but you make money for actually mining and use a useful, careful use of that data. That's where we operate. So the market today has, from a loyalty perspective, a lot of plastic cards, a lot of offline media usage for engagement, a lot of billing data that is financial data, and consumers sitting with marketing as a separate piece. What we've kind of started focusing on is a mobile-based ecosystem, a tagged to billing kind of environment where we are able to sit at the point of sale, tag each purchase to a specific consumer, hence cluster consumers based on purchase, product category usage, city, weekday, weekend analysis, a lot of that which tells you much more about a consumer. And if you at any time look at your own bill that comes out of your own till, that has tons of information which can be used, and that's what the focus is, to integrate at the customer touch point, cluster it based on business parameters, and then do campaigns to those clusters, which will result in much higher ROI. It's an omni-channel platform, so it kind of covers or engages or acquires customers across stores, across traditional media, social and partner networks. That's really what we think is new age loyalty, to have customer acquisition infrastructures across social, mobile, local, and web, have loyalty and schemes engines which can look at any of your buy one, get one frees, any conditional offers, any birthday offers, any anniversary offers, put into place and automated to an extent that they get triggered on their own rather than being dependent on a marketing team and an outsourced agency. A real-time data analytics engine which is connected at the point of sale or at the source, so the data that comes in gets tagged at the source, and analytics can drive communication at the source itself. A lot of focus should be on campaigns, getting a campaign management tool which allows you to slice your customers based on all the parameters that you think are relevant, or from your historical experience of your customer, helps you get ROIs which are much higher. Those are some trends. We see that loyalty is moving from plastic cards or paper forms and feedback forms to on the go, having apps on your phone which allow the customer to see his points, messages, coupons, rewards on his mobile phone, and hence be much more in tune with the brand. Acquisition across channels so that you get the right customer at the right time and right place. This is possible, is being done, should get adopted and run seamlessly. Tagging Facebook, so every person on your Facebook page today is a like. Converting those likes into actual leads and moving them to the outlet is something that needs to be done. If you're not someone who can give us information, you don't need to be in our house. Similarly, you don't need to be on our Facebook page unless we can then tag you and then bring you offers that are specifically designed for you. That's what we do. We are compliant with every point of sale, so kind of integrate deeply with point of sale to be able to do what we want to do and give analytics which are actually in real time. That's what we say is cluster-based customer life cycle. So your first step is to acquire customers. Second step is to kind of understand them better, maybe run a loyalty program to get data. But the final step in this whole cycle is to get into customer life cycle management, where you can then track each customer based on either a purchase or the frequency of visit or the product category that their preference is, and then cluster them into different buckets. Each bucket then has an automated campaign workflow, which is neither controlled by the brand nor by the agency, but is driven by the customer's triggers that happen in your own ecosystem. It's an automated process which then goes out, communication goes out to the consumer comes back and gets tracked, and that's where your real ROI comes out, and you can track that and run campaigns further based on that understanding. Those are just screens to help understand real-time data analytics. Mobile, as everyone knows, as someone just mentioned, is as close to you as possible. So that's a real-time, interactive, personalized system where you can then, as a brand, engage. So a lot of brands build apps, but those are apps which are brand apps. Having a consumer-driven usage, which is loyalty, points, rewards, coupons, then lets the consumer come back to that app quite often because there's something in that app for him, and that's where you can engage him with the other content. So we feel that the centralized portion of the app should be largely something that customer wants to come back to. This is what is happening in today's age. If it's not real time, the customer does not appreciate it, and the brand is not able to draw actual advantage out of it. So the idea is to be able to sit at the customer touch point, at the source, capture, and then create analytics on the go. So today, if you get an SMS and the SMS can be read and analyzed, you can then do offers based on what got purchased. In the West, people are doing pin code based activities where if you take out money from an ATM at a certain pin code, you get an offer for people or merchants that are across that pin code. So a lot of real-time activity is what's happening. Creating fans rather than loyal consumers is the trend. If you have a fan, you can explore, connect, and he would anyway shop and share and become a brand ambassador. That's the trend. So those were some things that I thought were relevant. If we could do Dal Bukhara, we would have done that, but we've got into it, so we'll continue to do things. Thank you so much.